In this video, I'm going to be covering how to warm up like Peterbot. As you all already know, Peter has been going off recently, winning Grands last season by over 300 points, and just yesterday winning the FNCS Week 2 Finals. Today is the Solo Victory Cup, and I'm going to be going through his entire warm-up routine, and then queuing up for a game of the Victory Cup to see if it actually works. The first thing Peterbot does is build fight. Although build fighting is a very basic routine, it helps to get your fingers warmed up and make sure you're building up the muscle memory for your mechanics and your edits. Now that I'm loaded up into a 1v1 map, I'm just going to PG and focus on making smooth edits and hitting all my shots in my opponent. Since this is just the first part of his routine, it's pretty low pressure because it's a simple build fight, and if I die, I'll just respawn and go again. It doesn't really matter if I win or lose, all that matters is that I'm getting my fingers warmed up and making sure I'm feeling loose and in touch with my movement so I'm ready for the cash cup. The next part of Peterbot's warm-up routine is zone wars. Since he just played build fights, which are pretty common low pressure, it's time for him to play something fast-paced and stressful. So playing zone wars with a moving zone and limited mats is the perfect way to prepare. Peter will usually invite someone on his friends list of a similar skill level to him, so he's not just fighting a bot, which wouldn't really be good practice. So now I'm going to invite my friend and load up some zone wars. Keep in mind, I'll be putting the map codes for all the maps Peter uses in the description below, so you can copy his exact routine. The whole purpose for these zone wars is to make sure you're having a competitive 1v1 and you actually feel pressured and stressed while 1v1ing. If you're playing like this, it's going to make your fights in the Cash Cup feel much more simple and calm, since you just warmed up in a crazy, fast-paced, and hectic environment. For the last and final part of his warm-up routine, he hops into Forever Zone Wars. In the Victory Cup, you will actually have real endgames, so Forever Zone Wars is the most realistic map to prepare you for these endgame scenarios. So basically, this map is a 16-man FFA mode with an infinite moving zone, placement points, and infinite respawns. In addition to that, there are also kill streaks that reward you when you get eliminations. These include upgraded weapons, OG movement items, and even upgraded heals. The way to win in this map is by dropping a nuke, which is 10 elims in a row without dying. So the Victory Cup is in 10 minutes, and I'm going to see if I can get a nuke before it starts. The reason that Forever Zone Wars is so good is because it's so fast paced that even when you die, you'll instantly respawn and you can glide right back into the action. It's also the most realistic endgame simulation that you can find in all of Creative. And that's why the best player in the world, Peterbot, plays it. So there it is. Now that I've completed all of Peterbot's warm-up routine, it's time to hop into the Solo Victory Cup and see if I can get a win. Since I just warmed up like Peterbot, it only makes sense that I try and recreate his super aggressive playstyle. So I'm going to be keying everybody that I see, no matter what. And now that's going to start at Peterbot's drop spot this season, Redline Rig. I'm dead. Holy fuck, bitch, I'm the fucking goat. Dead! So So as you can see, his warm-up routine definitely worked, and I would recommend that all of you give it a try. Remember that all the map codes to all the maps used in this video will be in the description below. That's going to be the end of this video. No long outros. Peace.